From Climate Pledge Arena, Darren Brown here for Sound of Hockey with a preview for tonight's game between the Seattle Kraken and the Edmonton Oilers. Obviously, last time these two teams played each other did not go very well for the Kraken, as they really got Connor McDavid did that night. I don't know what the past tense is of McDavid as a verb. He really owned the game, so they're going to have to work very hard to slow him down tonight. Carson Soucy talked in his press availability about having to shadow him and Draisaitl a bit. Couldn't agree more. They're going to have to really focus on those two guys. Pretty exciting to see them, both of those guys here live and in person at Climate Pledge Arena. I think it's going to be fun to see them play. Really looking forward to it. Also, some updates from the Kraken, who come back from a 4-game road trip. Obviously, they had a pretty successful 4 games there. They come back with 2 wins, a loss, and an overtime loss, shootout loss, so they get the point. But sometimes when you come back from a road trip, it tends to be a letdown in the first game. I don't think that's going to happen tonight. I think there's too many reasons to kind of get up. Obviously, very high-octane team on the other side. Fans are going to be rocking. They're going to be excited that the Kraken are back in town. So I don't think there's going to be a letdown from the team, but they're going to have to be absolutely on top of their game to get past such a good team. Oilers are now in second place. They have dropped a spot, but they still have 2 games in hand on the Calgary Flames. Dave Tippett also returns to town tonight, which is pretty cool. You might recall that he was one of the original employees for NHL Seattle way back in the day before he got hired on as the coach. We just were talking to him a little bit, and he was mentioning about remembering what it was like to be on the blueprints and seeing like the tunnel, right, and thinking, well, how could that work, having a tunnel that brings you a block away from the arena. And he said walking through that this morning was pretty cool to see. He mentioned the scoreboards as well. He said there's a ton of discussion about that back in the day, so seeing it come to life is cool. So this is going to be a fun one. Injuries for the Kraken: we still have Eberle out, we have Schwartz out, so top 2 scorers. That's obviously a huge loss for the Kraken. Eberle did skate before the team this morning. Calle Jarnkrok was participating in pretty much everything, but sounds like he's still day-to-day, so we're not expecting him in. And then Will Borgen, who missed last game with an injury. Hackstall said that he is available, but he didn't confirm whether or not he might play. So we'll see if he gets in the lineup tonight. We honestly don't know at this point. And then last point, Hackstall said something in his media availability that I thought was really interesting, which is that during this stretch where they've been winning, he thinks that their game has not been as complete as it was on certain nights when they were losing. So he thinks that there's another level for them to reach. It sounds like he's not totally thrilled or satisfied with the way the team has been playing, so hopefully that pushes them back to playing a complete 60 minutes. And not only will they get the win tonight, but they'll play it in perfect fashion. So let's see what happens. But again, couldn't be more excited to see McDavid, Draisaitl here on Climate Pledge Arena ice. For Sound of Hockey, I am Darren Brown. Cheers.